There's a lot of rumors, theories, and uncertainty surrounding Drew McIntyre's WWE status, so we'll see what's new there. We'll also check out what Zelina Vega had to say, latest on Trinity, and much more. Let's start things off with the huge mystery behind Drew McIntyre and his WWE status. Fans have been worried about Drew McIntyre ever since Wrestlemania 39. Drew McIntyre put on a classic match with Sheamus and Gunther, but he immediately took to Twitter after that match to post 3 waving hand emojis, sort of giving the impression of waving goodbye, and hasn't been seen on WWE television at all since his Wrestlemania match. So after his cryptic tweets and disappearance from television, rumors and reports started to circulate that Drew McIntyre allegedly wasn't that happy with his creative status in WWE, and how he and the company reportedly couldn't come to an agreement on a new deal. Reports then said that there was a chance Drew McIntyre could just wait his contract out and leave WWE once it fully expires. So that's been the big rumor of the last few weeks. But a big recent event that appeared to tell otherwise was the WWE Draft. Despite being inactive and not being seen in over a month, Drew McIntyre was still part of the WWE Draft and got drafted to Raw. Inactive talent and talents that are allegedly on their way out of the company usually don't get drafted. So for Drew to still get drafted despite all the rumors surrounding him definitely appear to be a good sign that he'll be sticking around. But even after he was drafted to Raw, reports and rumors are still circulating that Drew McIntyre is reportedly preparing to move on from WWE, if it comes to that. That's one reality that he's allegedly warming up to and starting to accept. So even with Drew McIntyre getting drafted, there's still lots of confusion and rumors still circulating around him. And speaking of Drew McIntyre, there's also some great fan theories out there right now for how he could potentially return and be used. So in real life, and maybe within the storyline world, Drew McIntyre is probably upset with his current ranking and position in the company. He went from main eventing WrestleMania and winning world titles, to slowly getting his role in WWE minimized as time went on. So fans feel like it sets up the perfect angle for Drew McIntyre to return as a heel. A whole new mood and tone for Drew McIntyre as he gets himself serious again to return to that level that he was at during 2020. And considering that Drew McIntyre is on Raw, the home of the new WWE World Heavyweight title, that's a world title for him to instantly lock his eyes on right there. So that's why having 2 world titles is a great thing, because it'll allow someone like Drew McIntyre to re-enter the world title scene. And who's the other big fan favorite to win the World Heavyweight title? Well, lots of fans think that Seth Rollins is up there as one of the top candidates to become the new World Heavyweight Champion. So the popular fan theory that's been circulating in recent weeks is the idea of the newly returning and newly turned heel version of Drew McIntyre taking on Seth Rollins, with the winner becoming the new World Heavyweight Champion. Everyone really expects Seth Rollins to become the new World Heavyweight Champion, so maybe this matchup and Drew's return with the new persona would be a nice curveball and a nice wrench to throw into the fans' expectations. But it's definitely something to keep an eye on. Will Drew McIntyre return and reinvent himself in WWE? Or will he be on his way out soon? The topic and discussion of a mid-card women's title has been something that fans, and even superstars themselves, have been talking about for a long time. Dana Brooke talked about how she had a vision for the 24/7 title to morph into a mid-card title for the women's division. But that idea never really went anywhere. Well, now, another superstar is coming forward about how they also have an idea to introduce a new championship for the women's division. This idea and reveal comes from Zelina Vega. Zelina recently spoke with Fox News and gave her thoughts on if she wanted to see a mid-card title introduced for the women's division in WWE. She had this to say about that topic, quote, "I hope so, and to be fair, I thought that's kind of what Queen of the Ring could have been. When I won that crown, I was like, yeah, I'm down to put it on the line. Like, We'll have matches for the crown. There were so many ideas that I had for Queen of the Ring, but I think because it was just so new and it was the first ever, they put me in with Carmella, and it kind of got complicated to try and do all of that at once. I do think it would be beneficial, definitely, to have another title, another opportunity for other girls to win some gold." End quote. So Zelina wanted to use her crown and defend it like another championship for the women's division, but that didn't happen at all. But Zelina Vega did say that she would be open to the idea of WWE having another title for the women's division. It's still crazy to think that back in 2015 and early 2016, there was only one women's title in the entire division. So it was hard to find opportunities when only one title was up for grabs. But now there's two women's world titles. The women's tag team titles were introduced, and there's just way more opportunities now. But fans and superstars still think that a women's mid-card title would be a perfect topper for the women's division. Something that's equivalent of being their version of the Intercontinental title. Something that could be used for the women to win and prepare themselves for the next level of entering the world title scene. It's a great idea, but the biggest challenges the new title would face is the booking and time issues. Will WWE have enough time and effort to put into a mid-card women's title and build those feuds up with the perfect amount of time given to it? That will definitely be the biggest question there, but hopefully it is something that WWE considers one day. Trinity has always had close connections to the Bloodline, but never really shared her thoughts on the storyline until most recently. Trinity spoke with Forbes, and she gave her thoughts on the Bloodline and how she wants to see a woman get added to the faction. She had this to say, quote, "I would love to see a woman in there, whoever that may be, whoever she may be. And it's just cool to see how many layers they're adding to it and, what's next. What's next to come to this story, or who's going to be a part of them next, or who's going to get kicked out next, or who Roman's going to be mad at next, or who's going to, it's so much." End quote. So Trinity is still enjoying every single aspect of Roman Reigns and the Bloodline story. It's by far WWE's biggest ongoing storyline. Trinity also said that she'd like to see a woman in the group. That's something that the fans have been talking about for a while too now. Someone that matches the Bloodline's same level of intensity. Fans have even pointed out Tamina as possibly being the woman for the job. She has ties to the family and can definitely pull off the silent enforcer sort of look. But if WWE will go ahead and pull the trigger on a female Bloodline is still yet to be seen. But what are your thoughts on today's stories with Drew McIntyre, Zelina Vega, and the Bloodline? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.